Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Mike, why don't your key binding work? Oh, when I'm in game, it doesn't work. Okay, now it works. All right, so let me start that whole thing again because apparently the key binding doesn't want to work. So guys, welcome to ESL TV for the Black Monster Cup. This is the summer season. We're kicking off today with Group A since we changed the format around a little bit. So let's go over both lines for teams so you guys have an idea who's playing on which side. So on the side of Gamers 2, we have JWoww, Morden, Ocelot, Yuki, and Dude. And over on the side of SK Gaming Prime, we have Mozilla, Perry, Exile, Zvanillion, Zvani. We'll go Zvani and 6. And now I can see that my mic is, yep, people in chat are like, your mic's broken, Jason. Yeah, I know.
Minions have spawned.
Things are happening. But anyways, so, from what I am reading, and I'm informed of today, they're actually going to be doing best of 2s. It's an OGN-like format where the team who wins the series gets 3 points. A tie is 1 point for each. And losing, you get 0 here. But we're going to have Perry get engaged upon. We'll be able to get the E off onto him, but doesn't have the backup for the rest of his team. Only be able to chase away. Morgan actually levels up his 3 Talon Strike, but either way, they have forced them back, and they have kept them away from this red buff here. They're looking to actually solidify here as they put a couple of wards in. Who will actually land the smite? That's the real question. Or will they go for a fight? Because they have a huge advantage here. They're the 4-2, and yet Perry does steal it away with the smite. What is happening? You could have just fought that. Instead, they completely lose a part of the red buff here that they were trying to steal away. And now JWoww is forced to be behind. That was... I don't even really have words for that. That should not have happened. And JWoww now has teleported down to his bottom lane. Gonna be in a 1-on-2 here. And we're gonna have, obviously, Yuki and Dio go up against a 2v1 of Mozilla. But that right there, that should not have happened. I mean, Morton didn't even get his smite off on that. And he got it completely stolen away. They could have just, and they should have just completely fought that. But either way, they are better players than I am, as we do see Ocelot and Exile going head-to-head already in the beginning. Apparently both down to about the same health. And Ocelot does have a little bit of a CS lead here in that lane. But you can see bottom, JWoww, well, he's about to lose on his turret here. He's already down below half health here, about 3rd life. And it will be actually taken here very soon, unless Morden can make his way down quickly enough, though. Fortunately, I don't believe he will be able to get there quick enough. Well, we will see Perry head back towards his blue, pick that one up here, and a great job by him, and also a great response by Mozilla early on to really get there quick enough and to maintain that pressure onto that red buff after them able to secure it here. But look at that turret, it's going to be falling very shortly, and G2, this is not working out well for them. Obviously, like I said before, it's going to be a best of 2, so they have that option to work with. And obviously, it's not great to start from behind. It definitely eliminates the amount of points that you possibly can have as well, since you'd be going from 3 down to 1 here. And only the top 2 from groups do actually advance on, but there's first turn of the game going down at 340. And that will be on the side of SK Prime here. We do have Perry. Looks like he's going to be countering a little bit. As you can zoom off to the top side of your screen. And they're going to continue to apply this aggression here on this bottom side here. In the meantime, though, G2, they could take a turret for themselves. Already down very low here. They should, I want to assume, be able to pick this one up off of this next wave coming in. And that will even things up now at 1-to-1 in turrets. But right now, Perry coming for a gank on the bottom side. JWoww is only level 3, and we see 6 take out the turret. Going to land. JWoww going to flash over the wall, but we see Repelkin and Morton coming in to save his life, going huge. But Perry does have flash, obviously, to escape here, so they won't be able to chase that one down, but he will save his teammate's life. And he will potentially hold on to that turret for just a little bit longer, as we do have Dude now backing away. It looks like he's going to head down towards this bottom lane to help out on this 3-man push out of SK Gaming. Okay, apparently game volume's a little bit too loud as well. Yep, things were why is it up at 100? Alright, so a lot of stuff was changed around by someone that was used in the studio. I'm not gonna say who it is, but that does not make me happy. Either way, though, we do have Dude coming around. He would be spotted up by that ward, though, as you can see off the top, towards the top. But Yuki, though, this is the big thing. He's continuing to push top by himself. He's in a solo lane right now against a level 2 Mozilla on Renekton. And that is actually a fantastic start for him, because he's going to out-level the other AD carry if it does actually continue this way. As Dude now just going to permanently sit down here to give the support. And you can see Zvani and 6 both continue to apply this pressure down here, continue to be aggressive. The thing that they do have that unfortunately the side of G2 doesn't have down here is that wave clear, which is going to be very, very damn difficult for them to compete with. Luckily, they honestly do have Morden down towards the south side of the map that can help out if he needs to. Like I said before, this is on the latest patches. This is on 4.5, so I'm genuinely new to it. The teams have been playing it for only a little bit of time here. As Ocelot now looking for the fight on Exile. The flash comes out. He does get the slow, does get the knock up the 3 talent strike, and that will most certainly be first blood being given over to Ocelot. Fantastic gank coming from Morden right there. The Spanish jungler, as well as the Spanish mid laner, and the Spanish top lane. But dude, he's French. He is French. I don't know what Yuki is, actually. Now I think about it, I'm not really sure. But either way, without their insane wave clear, they're still doing well with that burnout from obviously Shyvana and the Zenith Blade coming out of Leona. And Dio just going to force them back, force them to run away here if they have 1,500 gold to spend. So I'm going to pick up that BF sword here very soon. In the meantime, Yuki, well, he's getting more damage onto this turret on the top lane than unfortunately SK Prime has been able to do on the bottom. And he's showing really no signs of stopping. You see Mozilla back to base, picked up boots, picked up another Doran's Blade. And you can tell from the starting items that they had, they expected the 2v2, or he expected the 1v1 in the top lane. And unfortunately, the side of G2 did not actually let that one happen. Oh, she changed. Okay, a lot more settings than just that were changed around here, and that actually makes me not happy at all. But hopefully I can get everything sorted throughout the rest of the show today. Thanks for letting me know in chat, by the way, that the game sound was a little bit too loud. JWow's Swedish. All right, well, today I learned. I thought he was Spanish because he was on TCM. Anyways, though, now that I know that, I can feel better about myself. We do have Yuki pick up a BF sword as well, and we have Morden going for that Regal's Lantern, going for that Pharaoh's Flare. Flame, Flare, almost the same thing. Ocelot getting very little middle pop. So ultimate does get the knockback as Exile. Has Ignite's taking up both of them. Here goes Morden from the side. Ocelot gonna flash away. He will get taken out of the last tick, but Exile, unfortunately, will go down either way. So they will pick up the kill and the assist over to Ocelot here. Now Morden gonna get some free farm here in this middle lane to start leveling up just a little bit here. JWow pick up a Giant's Boat and heads up towards this top lane. So we will finally see a little bit of normality coming back into this game with both AD carry supports now down towards the bottom. Yuki has to be a little bit careful though. He'll be able to dodge out of the range of 6. And I'm really curious to see how this lane actually goes here, because you have that strong burst damage out of G2 here. But you have the kiting potential and the poke potential out of SK Prime over in this bottom lane. You're seeing it already come out. We see Face the Mountain coming to light here for Dio here very soon. Let's have that Relic Shield now done. Or Tarragon's Embrace, I guess is what we should call it. Yep, I had to make sure I said it right. Didn't want to be wrong on that one. Perry now going for a little bit of counter jungling. He's also looking for a gank middle. He knows Ocelot doesn't have flash. He doesn't actually see him in lane just yet though. But with him now appearing in the middle, they're looking for the gank here in Ocelot. He has to be careful. He doesn't have anything to get away here. If the Cocoon lands, he's in trouble. Red Buff Slow does come in. Cocoon, unfortunately, does not land. Ocelot does range it out. And even dodged away from the Spiderling right there. This Parry did key onto a minion, pulling it away. And now Morden will be going back in the jungle. He's now level 6. Spell Germans have hit that point. The top laners, though, as we see JWow with a slight CS lead. Currently 48 to 44, but he's being pushed back pretty much into his own turret here. Little Mozilla. Actually, I like what JWow's doing. He's letting Mozilla push, and this makes him have to be very careful because he can be ganked very easily without having that turret to retreat to. But right now we see Perry is heading down towards the bottom, looking for that gank. G2 has that ward in that Tribush, obviously, to spot that one out here. And I see Lulu was changed around just a little bit. He does less damage now, unfortunately for her. Has less time of reveal. He doesn't shield minions anymore either. He's having a little bit difficult time, but he does have that Chalice over Exile, so he does have that little bit of magic resist and that health, or that mana regen. And that burst damage coming from Exile is just a little bit too tough for him to handle at this moment. He will head back to base. Return probably with that Thieves on Holy Grail. And JWow, also we have to mention, is running teleport here. Let's have that over Mozilla, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a dragon actually happening soon, since he has the ability to get down there very, very quickly. And Perry, yet again, really focusing in on this middle lane, really try to punish Ocelot. Even though the bottom side G2 are pushed out pretty damn far. But Perry, though, no ward coming out of G2, going for Dragon. Morden will be swinging around towards middle here. And he actually will spot out a but she should have the dash to get away. He does get the knockup. Will he have the damage he needs, though, as he does get started up, does land the E yet again, and Zao does get the double push and does escape that with the double jump. Sorry, not the double push. And they will also inadvertently stop the dragon at the same time here. So now G2 looking for a chance to go for it. You have to be careful though. Zvanny does have a lot of damage with that BF sword. The Cold going to come out just to push them away completely here. And that actually will be G2 picking up the first dragon of the game. About 10 minutes and 42 seconds in. And a fantastic timing and gank coming out of Morden right there. Completely gives way to them picking it up. So 15.2 thousand to the 14,000 gold. They have built a big advantage now. And apparently game sounds are still a little bit too loud, so let me go ahead and knock the sound effects down a little bit. Sorry about this, guys, but when people change all my settings in here, it doesn't make Jason happy. And a lot of my settings were changed. But right now we see you getting chased away. Dude, actually very low in health here. Trying to heal him up with that Tarragons. And now we see even Perry heading down from the base into this bottom lane. But JWoww is continuing farming up here. Wasn't able to go damage, unfortunately. But still farming pretty well. Still has a little bit of a lead. 78 to 75, sorry. In middle currently we have 68 to 67. So pretty much dead even there. And Morden as well has picked up now the Riga's Lantern. Which obviously, as you know, it will be turned into that Feral Flame here pretty soon. Once he heals enough of those large jungle camps. Baby, Jason not happy. Yeah, I don't like when people change settings in the studio. Because I'm the only one that really uses. Actually, I am the only one that uses it, except one person that uses it occasionally. But also, either way, going to be ganked in middle with the cocoon. Popping the ult to himself, does flash away as well. Does get the shield on himself, and he actually will survive that. Even doing some good damage on his Xyle off that as well. Perry being knocked down to close to half health. But yes, obviously I can read chat, guys, and I always like to read what you guys have to say. But also getting flashed on, he's gonna go down for this one. The ultimate comes out of the out. He's still alive. He's gonna survive because of Dude letting the Zenith blade and stunning up his Exile. What a fantastic timing coming in there from Dude with the ultimate. Amazing play coming out of them. And G2 taking the kill lead 3-1 now. And almost secured themselves now at 2,000 lead. But look at this. Finally, JWoww, after playing passive for so long, he's finally gonna get the gank he wants. Morden coming in from the backside. He won't have obviously his red buff here, and actually will try to dodge away from the slice knife, but the Ignite gets popped on top of him. Look at that, he's taking so much damage, and he didn't even hit him, he knocks him away. And then now towards the bottom side, we see Yuki pick up a kill. Unfortunately, we didn't see it onto Zanny right there. There's Vanny, sorry. And now, it is that clear 2,000 gold lead on the side of G2, but only a little bit of a scary thought that Mozilla can win that fight 1v2. But JWoww will return back to lane here with that Sunfire cape. And Morden obviously not as tanky as he really wants to be just yet here. But Blast 2-1 picked up for Ocelot. And no item completed yet for Exile here. That is going to make things very difficult. Well, it's like I was saying in chat, guys, let me know who you guys think's going to win. Also, let me know via Twitter at @JKaplan. I always like to read you guys' thoughts. It helps keep me company, especially since I've been doing a lot of 2 a.m. shows for North America. But look at that damage. Ocelot's already able to do. Able to pop Exile's passive off of that. And JWoww swinging around towards red buff here. Maybe looking for it to be up. Maybe looking to ward as well, as they do actually have a relatively deep ward right there. And now Ocelot, oof, Morden, can he be quick enough? He's gonna start running towards middle here. Ocelot gonna just speed up and get away from this one. So can't you have Ocelot to be much more aware? And yeah, I don't want to criticize him too hard because I got so much flack for this back in LCS, but I will say this, Hugh's improved so damn much since he's been in LCS over this past couple of months, through this ring split and starting up summer soon. He's been doing a fantastic job. I really want to give him credit for that because his awareness has really shot through the roof here. But now Morden trying to go for the counter on a parry. Won't go still with a blue buff, but they're looking for potentially a kill here. He does get the slow. Forces the flash on a parry, and he will just back away. But either way, they do force the blue over onto him instead of onto Exile. And they're even looking for maybe a little bit more here. And even have JWoww going head-to-head against Mozilla in this top side. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of people really criticizing him, even myself back when he was in LCS, not doing the best of jobs, but he's really improved, I want to say, all these past couple months. And it's been really been surprising me and probably surprising a lot of people. And, winning tournaments like this, getting to summer promotion, which I believe there isn't any spots left in, is helping build him back up again. And I want to see if he can continue this, maybe get into the 2015 LCS season. Either way, look at the ward coverage that we have in the enemy jungle on the side of G2. They have so many things down, even a very aggressive pink ward right there, which hasn't been spotted just yet, but they are trying to keep full control of this game, and so far, they've really been able to do that. Hopefully all the audio settings are a little bit fixed now. I'll keep my eye on chat every once in a while to see if the audio is still a little bit too loud, but everything should be sorted now. Maybe move the mic a little bit closer to my face. Onslaught shooting up middle here. 6 is off to the side, but he did just clear out that pink ward, so Onslaught does know he's there. And he's not going to really get himself in a position to be taken down here, but look at that wave clear already coming in. Do have Exile swinging around though for yet again. Onslaught, he's getting a little bit too close to that side. Will speed himself up here, but will get leashed down. But here comes Dude from the side. It's a 3-on-2 fight here. Onslaught will put built on himself. He's still alive here, but he will eventually go down. Exile, he is about to fall here, and you see Dude, he's on the right target. Onslaught gets the kill with the help of that ignite there, and now here comes Warden off to the side here. We do have Mozilla there as well. Not sure exactly what that was. That didn't even seem slicing us away, but it is a 1-for-1 trade yet again. Great job by G2, and also a great bait as Dude was able to pick up that kill or help pick it up. Meantime, the top turret already again taken down very, very low. This means the side of SK need to respond to it more with a nice ultimate. Look at that, knock 6 right into the core. Yuki, he's gonna chase him down, but he gets the kill with the the W, sorry. And we'll look for a couple more here. Now Parry very low. He has a blue buff as well. Yuki, he's trying to kite in and out of this one. He's in a tough spot. He's gonna go down from this one as Sven picks up the double kill, even with the ace in the hole coming in. And does get the shutdown as well here. Now JWoww trying to come down from that top side to maybe pick up a kill here. Unfortunately, they have all backed away, so that is a 2-for-1 trade in favor. Parry, my mic volume needs to go up a little bit more. 2-1 favor of SK Gaming Prime. Unfortunately, I can't really turn my mic up any louder than this. It's actually all the way up on my side. But I'll get it fixed in the break when I have a chance to. Alright, so let's take stock of things. Currently 140 to 127 in that top lane CS in favor of JWoww. Squeak. It is pretty much tied up in the jungle, 70 to 70 between Morden and Parry. 112 to 103 in the mid lane, so Onslaught with a slight lead there. And of course 152 to 140 in the bottom lane, so Yuki able to hold into advantage off of that as well here. And he's now 3-1. We can take a look at total gold per player. Just have about a 500 gold lead over his opponent in that bottom lane. As you see, Onslaught 6,100 to the 4,700. So I'm going to build up quite a big lead, about 1,400 gold right there. Even top lane has a lead as well. But Dragon has come up, obviously. JWoww returning from base here. And Onslaught and Yuki just trying to poke as much as they possibly can right now. Dragon will be starting on the side of SK, but everyone on G2 that has come back here also did go middle to much for a couple of waves here, and JWoww, you can see him being very aggressive. Cohen comes out and do a little bit of damage, not unfortunately as much as they wanted to. Get the poke coming out of 6 right there. The Dragon's still being done. It's very low in health here. Morden, he's going to look for potentially a steal. And looking for the fight here. He does actually secure it here with the help of that smite, but now he's in trouble. He actually gets ulted. Actually gets locked down. His ulti hits nothing, but also picks up a kill to Parry. Now Mozilla forced to run away from this one, and G2, they immediately want to run away as well. Not feeling too confident in this fight as they're happy with that 1 kill, and obviously with that Dragon steal. And they do secure that for themselves. Picking up now a 3.6 thousand gold lead here. 4.6 thousand? I think that's what I said. I thought I said 6,000, but 4.6 thousand gold lead for G2. And honestly, they're looking like a completely different team than I've seen them in the past couple of weeks, or at least within the qualifiers alone. The Spanish ones for the Black Monster Cup in the spring season. So though, we'll head back down towards the bottom side, just push out another wave, and go back to base here in just a few seconds. Let's take a look at items though. He has built up a Tiamat here and a Giant's Belt, so most likely going for that Sunfire Cape, but also going for a Negatron now as well, since Onslaught does some ridiculously good damage to him. You do see the Spirit of the Ancient Golem picked up for Parry, as well as the Haunting Guys and Sword Boots. And Bloodthirst is picked up by both AD carries as well as Azil. It looks like Yuki going to be going into that Static Shiv here momentarily with those Brawler's Gloves. But why is it called G2? Why is it not G3? I believe G2 is actually their sponsor. I'm not 100% sure on this, and please feel free to correct me if I am wrong, but I believe it's their sponsor. Right now, SK going for a push on this middle turret. We do see in the backside the ultimate force out of Morton to stay alive here, but he's going to be taken down either way. That is 2 kills being picked up. Now Dio, he might potentially be taken down here as he does get leashed under the turret. And now JWoww coming in is out. Oh, he's going to go down from this one. No, he doesn't. As we do have JWoww finally pop the ultimate over onto the side. He's going to look to chase him down with that burnout. Honestly, in that dragon form. Now it takes a couple of hits here, but it looks like he will be cutted out. He won't be able to lock them down. And that will be a 2-to-1 trade in favor of SK Prime, as well as that picking up. Well, no, unfortunately, they didn't pick up the turret. They didn't focus that one down. And now G2 are actually going to respawn with a push onto the turret themselves. So G2 are actually going to come out ahead completely in this fight as they secure themselves that bit of gold right there. And Yuki even pushing up a little bit more, looking for more than just that one turret. Dio going to come in the corner, going to actually ward up blue here. Did he spot out Perry? Pings were down on him. And they do know he is there. But blue buff, obviously, it's not available just yet. And Yuki, he might go down from this one. Perry flashes after him. All it takes is one hit for a slow. But Yuki forced to flash away as well. And we'll get slowed up here, but JWoww off to the side to help him out. And he should survive here as he does get cocooned. The ultimate comes out of Lulu as well. The turtle's run out of Perry. They're looking for the kill. And JWoww will secure that one. And a lot of misplays coming in from both teams right there. And I want to see G2 coming out ahead here. And he's not done just yet. Still shoving up the lane. As he's actually going for merch treads now, as Exile picking up the Void Staff as his first buy here. Still has that Fiendish Codex though. And hasn't built anything just yet. So in the meantime though, back to pushing up this top lane. How much gold is he sitting on? Only about 700, so can't really build anything just yet. Newfound 4-4. I can't repeat your comment, but that was, it made me giggle. It made me laugh a little bit inside. Alright, Exile, I'm gonna go back to base though. He's sitting on 300 gold. Not enough to spend on anything, unfortunately. So we'll be able to get back up to this top lane. Won't be able to save the turret. But he will potentially be able to force Mozilla out because Dio coming off to the side. We do have, though, 6 coming in from that tri-bush here, and they might be able to turn it around if they chase. And they will actually just back away, even if they have 4 men up towards that top side. Meantime, Yuki, though, going to go back to pushing middle. Currently 185 to 194. He's actually fallen behind in CS when he's had the lead for pretty much the majority of the time. Show you my pretty face. Well, unfortunately, it's not pretty, and there's a game that's more important on right now. As JWoww getting to the top side, we'll pop the ultimate, and obviously we'll be able to run away from that one. Has a double buffs now, though. And I'm waiting to see, actually, what is going to be G2's next move. And obviously have a lead here. It's not as big as it once was, though. Only 3.3 thousand. 3.2 now. As they previously had a 4.6 thousand gold lead, but the thing is, they're leading 3-2 in turrets. They have gotten both dragons. Obviously, they're not ahead as much as they really want to be here. Super Lens is coming in for both teams. 3 actually on the side of G2. And 2 on the side of SK Prime. Oh, we do see Perry putting out a pink ward in that blue buff bush. And we'll be able to create some vision here. Yuki will be forced to play a little bit passive though. Has to be a little bit careful here, but JWoww now on the top side. No ultimate. No teleport either. That was ultimate. Obviously, will be up here in just a few seconds, but he's built into that Sunfire Cape. That's just Kyle as well, but now he's getting caught up here. Ultimate will be caught up in just a few seconds, but it's just not going to be enough. He's not going to escape this one. And that will be a kill going in for Mozilla here on the top side. Great rotate coming in out of SK Prime. Unfortunately, items that he had wasn't enough to help him survive here, but Svani, well, not Svani, Six is going to be the one actually caught out here. Forced the flash over the wall. We'll have, obviously, at least off to the side to help out. But we do have now Yuki chase him down here with the red buff. Colin comes out. Fortunately, it's not hitting the right spot. And now the Exile comes up from the side. Just some insane damage to Yuki. He needs some help. Ace of the hole comes in. And it will be blocked out by Dude right there. And Yuki getting very low. But they're going to help heal him up here in just a few seconds. And do they actually favor the push here? It is a 4-on-5. You have to be a little bit careful. Also, it doesn't have ultimate up. Morden and JWoww both do, as well as Dude. Mozilla looks like he will go back to base here, and it looks like they want to push in, but I don't really think they can. Alright, Perry now, though. Gonna spot them out the ward. Dragon is started up by Morden here. They've secured turf for two for two so far in this game. Looking for number 3 right here, and it's kind of funny to see a Xin actually outsmite an Elise, but looks like he will secure number 3. Only looking to fight JWoww. Very damn tanky right now. We do see ultimate coming. Also actually picks up kill to 6 now. Vanny getting caught out completely in a terrible position. That is 2 kills now, as well as a Dragon coming for G2. And they're not done just yet. They're looking for more exile. He will get taken out by Yuki right there. Gets completely blown up. JWoww gonna get locked down by the Caitlyn Trapper there. Looking to still chase it out. We'll have over our burnout here in just a few seconds, I would imagine. There it is. They pick up number 3, number 4, and number 5. And that is the Dragon and an Ace coming in for G2. Fantastic job by them. And they now lead 15-7 in kills, 3-2 in turrets, 3-0 in dragons, and 42 to the 56,000 gold. So now up to a 6,000 gold lead. I cannot speak today. And with Baron potentially off the back of that, that is a fantastic start for G2. Remember, we're going with the OGN style format this time. Both teams will play actually 2 maps against each other here. And it will be 3 points for the winning team in the series, 1 point for a tie, and 0 for both teams if it's 0 for the team that loses. I swear, I can do math correctly in here. G2 will secure that there. Death cap done for us. Look how much money they have to spend as well. 2,400 on Yuki. 1,800 on Ocelot, 1,800 on Morden, and 1,500 on Dude. So a lot of major items going to come into play here. Giant's Belt picked up. Brandon's Omen picked up. Last Whisper picked up. Even a lot of wards. So right now, G2 with that Baron buff, they're looking to be aggressive. They're looking to push in to SK, and they're gonna lose the turret for this right now. After all they've got, I'm sure they're okay with that one. Well, let's take a look. 27 minutes in. G2 have a pretty good team for poking with Ocelot, and even Yuki a little bit in there. They have a tanky top laner and jungler, so the dive potential is very strong for them. They have their region off of Baron. They have blue buff now. And everything is honestly going their way at this point, but they have to play this one safe. They obviously can't still lose this one. Look at the damage Perry takes from Ocelot. That was just one little combo right there. Takes him down about a third of his life. And right now, SK, they're trying to hold on to the middle turret. We see GT going for a little bit of split push here as they send JWoww down towards the bottom side, but remember, he has teleport. Fully gonna come out. Unfortunately, not gonna do too much damage to Mozilla right there, though. Indeed, I mean, he's taking up with that face in the mountain to actually tank up that turret, but not in a hurry just yet. JWoww gonna continue to push his bomb side. That turret will be dropped very low very quickly. And G2 gonna play it safe. They're gonna back away. They don't want to get engaged upon. And also, they want to get their own buffs here. Looks like also gonna go for blue. And that will allow SK to shove out that middle lane here, as well as bottom here, just for a few seconds. GB Kostas, it's CJ Entis Prost. Or Prost, depends on how you want to say it. It's led by... Oh, I can't remember his name now. Why can't I remember his name? The mid laner, the ex-mid laner of Gaming Gear back in Season 3. I just cannot remember his name for the life of me, but also might get caught out here. He'll better back away though, he'll be fine. Mazarine, there we go. I remembered. Alright, so all 6.3 thousand of you, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm sure the players appreciate it as well. And look at that, taking half health right there. And also coming from the side, they're looking for potentially a fight here. Also, it's Q, unfortunately, will be dodged out by Perry. Cone comes in yet again. And it looks like they want to make the push on this turret. JWoww gonna take up the turret. And will be forced to back away. We'll have the Baron buff still on him though. And yeah, they still haven't been able to push down a single turret just yet. Instead of split pushing, they're just going for the full force onto it. And that will be turret number 4. G2, where are they looking next? Bottom lane, most likely. Secure themselves the 5th turret and a little bit of extra gold. And they will secure that one. So, now 5-3.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
And now they look for a fight here. They still have that Baron buff for a little bit longer. But it looks like they're not really going to accomplish much more with that. Dragon will flip in about a minute 40. So probably just going to wait that one out here. That pink ward still will not be spotted out though. Dude, unfortunately, just didn't check that bush. A great spot by SK, I have to say though. Just the fact that not many people check that once you already have full control of the enemy jungle, and it's been giving them a lot of vision. It's been helping out quite a bit here, and now G2, well, they want that top turret. It's already very low from the pushes earlier on, and they're just going to face it this one up. They have SK out of position. And that will be another turret, the 6th of the game for SK. There's no more auto turrets, only inhibitor ones left. And they have almost a 10,000 gold lead here 30 minutes in. And with that dragon come about a minute, I wouldn't be surprised if G2 do go for that and try to secure themselves that 10,000 leads. Let me turn chat on. I don't know why it's actually off. And in the wrong position as well. I like to actually see what they're buying that way. It helps things out a little bit. But Mozilla, gotta shove it on middle here. Also just has a little bit too much wave clear for him to deal with. And Baron buff has finally worn away. But Dragon up in 30 seconds. Onslaught has that Lich Bane now as well. Honestly, it was changed around, I believe in 4.4 was the patch.
Never falter.
Then we do see Citrus Cow picked up now for Yuki. Over on the other side, we have the Fan Dancer and Last Whisper done for Zvani. The DFG now done for Exile, so well, we'll get to that idea actually in just a few seconds. This morning actually being very aggressive, looking to chase someone down. Colin comes out, not going to really connect. And they roll back away here. But one thing I have to point out for Exile, he does have the DFG now done. The problem is, though, the entire enemy team has magic resist now. Everyone in G2 has it, except obviously Dude, but has a lot of health to really sustain it. So the DFG, I feel like it would have done better if he had that before the last, or the Void Staff, but he really couldn't afford it either at the same time. So just really unfortunate for him, but we'll see if they can bounce back here. And we'll fall 10,000 gold behind as this Dragon does get taken away. And that will be the 4th of the game now for G2.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
And now 31.5 minutes in. Remember, these guys will play again right after this in a second map. And imagine they want to secure the win here very soon. They haven't been able to crack through the shell that is those inhibitor turrets just yet. But with Baron coming up, I feel like that could be the possibility. Remember, JWoww, he still has that teleport. They still can have him split push. At G2, I think they realize we have a lead, and we don't want to throw it. JWoww even just gonna take a couple hits of the turret. Okay, just gonna hit it once. Honestly, not able to do too much just yet here, but the wave will push in, and here we're gonna find out, will G2 push in and go for it? Well, they back away, and I want to see what the wave card that Exile has. It's a little bit difficult to do, or to really deal with that, not to mention throw in Zvani on top of that. That puts over Peacemaker. Just a little bit too difficult. Looks like Morden not gonna go for blue just yet though. Onslaught will be able to lock it down.
Ashes and dust.
Now they're looking for a potential push here. Cullen comes out, connects with pretty much Mozilla only. As you can see, doesn't really do too much damage. The turret down about half health just from a little bit of attacks here. Baron up in 30 seconds. G2 have to be careful. If G2 lose out on a major fight here, and SK secure Baron, that can completely turn this game around. And Axel getting caught out. He will get blown up completely. And Mozilla diving complete to the backside of the fight here, tanking up 3 or 4 men. Will flash away. JWoww now taking up a couple of men. And you see Morden come from the side, will get exhausted, will flash away. But G2, look how low they are. JWoww, he's gonna go down. Or no, he actually does survive here. The help of, I believe that was facing the mountain, keeping him alive. But now SK chasing down Dio. He's actually gonna get locked down here. Morden gets taken down with that red buff. And Dio will be able to survive here. But that is now Baron potentially taken away because SK didn't lose out on a single man. G2 losing that on 2, trying to go for that dive on the turret here. And unfortunately for SK, it looks like they don't actually have a timer on the Baron, but they are backing away. They do have the potential to rush it down here. And that completely could turn this game on its head. Okay, so CJ enters Pross is Team Coast Gold from the Challenger Series. They changed name and also changed some players. Alright. There's a little confirmation from lovely admins. Thank you for that, guys. But Baron, it looks like SK didn't know it was up yet. I don't believe they actually cleared the vision out from it either. But they're starting to head towards it right now. They're starting to get a little bit of vision control. I do have 2 random ones omen now. Dio might get caught out here. Cocoon does land. Ace Null coming in. And that will be a dead support. Actually, he is now down here, and they have lost out on the man they probably need coming into this Baron. But Paul's coming out. Maybe there's a little bit of lag coming from the teams. Not sure just yet. Hopefully, one of the admins know, or maybe someone in chat or in the game can let me know via chat. Yeah, apparently high ping. Apparently everyone's having high ping right now. So that is a great start. Apparently the servers are having some problems. I'm actually gonna check in with the admins real quick. See what they have to say to that. But once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And obviously, We're going to have quite a few more games coming up today. We have, obviously, Game 2 of G2 versus SK Gaming Prime coming up after this. Then we will be following Gamers 2 to play against Dark Passage in a best of 2. And then we'll be closing things out with Gamers 2 up against CJ Entis Prost V2. That name's going to be fun to say. So quite a few more games to come up, obviously. I can't pause even if I have hyping, because this is in the tournament code, and this is on a tournament draft game. So that's why they have the ability to pause, obviously. Also, like Colin Frog into DDoS. Alright, so let's wait out a bit. Make sure to mod you again. I stole your sword after I did actually. I deleted a lot of mods of people I didn't see. Yeah, just confirming with the admins. Apparently there's some server lag for multiple people, so hopefully we'll have an update soon. Hopefully things will be sorted momentarily. Frogging, go play LCS and stop DDoS in Challenger Series. But I guess now it gives me the opportunity to check in with Twitter, see if anyone's tweeting me what they think's gonna win. Yuki is French as well, I'm hearing. Have I ever considered a career of being a mime? No, I have not done that. Some good tweets in there though. Apparently audio is still too loud in game. Let me see. Let me see if I can work out the program that we use for actually I don't know what screen that's gonna open on, so I can't open that. Actually maybe let me do this. Okay, it doesn't open on that screen. Good. Alright, so I can't crank myself up there, so that means I'll drop in-game sounds down a little bit more. Hopefully everything's fixed from that one, but apparently no update yet from the admins or from the game, so still unfortunately waiting a little bit longer. I wish I could do something to, I don't know, something to keep you guys entertained, like give away something, but I don't have any skin codes with me. Shave my hair on stream again. I will not do that, at least not for Black Monster Cup. That was strictly reserved for my drinking streams that I did. Let me see. I'm gonna actually ask admins a question real quick. Maybe we'll go to a little bit of a break here while waiting. That's why I have chat off, because people whisper me in the middle of a game. Alright, so maybe they're actually gonna pause here just to check out ping, see if things have sorted out or fixed itself. Now see these teams with what's at stake. I mean, they're playing for 7,500 euros at the end of the whole season, and top 2 teams will be getting through into the playoffs. So there's a lot at stake here, and obviously you don't want to be lagging during this, especially when teams are playing for their names as well. Do a live drinking stream at Gamescom convention. That would actually be fun. Wins. I'm not 100% sure if I can or not. But if I'm allowed to, then I will. I'm just waiting for my internet at home to be upgraded. Unfortunately, my roommate's been a little bit slow in calling, but hopefully that will be fixed soon, as well as this game. I haven't even unpaused just yet, so it's a little bit awkward for me to keep talking. Lower the announcer volume. Alright, hopefully that's good. And we're just at the guy who whispered Jason. Do that, please, Sky. That is a very good idea. That is a very good idea. I don't cast LCS anymore. No, that is correct. Riot did not want to renew me for the current season, so that is the story behind that. Okay, apparently pings are now sorted out, so we'll be getting this game back underway here. As the unpause coming in. Alright, finally. So, G2 going up against SK Gaming Prime. Finally kicking back off here. Baron has come back to life here. And SK do have a man advantage, but do they want to go for Baron? They obviously have full vision control right now. They're going to put a pink ward down just to try to deny anything away here as Zilla looking to take that down as quickly as he possibly can, but we'll survive with 2 hits here. But now they're seeing a catch on the morning. He's going to get locked out. Ultimate comes in from Onslaught. It will force him to back away, but that is a lot of things knock on Yuki. Has to be careful here as Jawa dives over the entire brush. Goes into a 1-on-5 there. Will back away though. No one actually can for, or will he? As he's going to get locked down here in just a second. He will actually get taken very low in health. He's trying to run away, and he will escape it. But he goes also off on the side. He gets the sword and parry. They will go for the engage after Morden as Exile flashes in as well. He doesn't get the kill. As now we see Exile come in. He doesn't pick anything up either. And a lot of fighting, but no kills coming in. But look at all those blinking red lights here. Parry surviving with little to no health. Mozilla very low as well as Exile here. And Ace Hall going to come in an onslaught, but the shield will save his life here. Now, pretty much everyone on both teams needs to back away, needs to go heal up here. And Perry does have his home guard boots now to return back towards this barren pit. How can people still say the game sounds too loud? I don't get it. I mean, there's only one other option I have, and I might have to go with that option right now. Like, this is the last thing I got. I'll turn it down to 50 here. I'll crank this down to 60. I may crank this down to 80. That's the best I can do. That's the best I can do now. Alright, so, wrong button. Baron control will be picked up by Jitsu here. And they see it, actually. Zvanny is down towards the bottom lane here, so they're going straight for Baron. You can see it's already down to about 8,000 life here. It's going to be taken down very, very quickly. Cocoon will come in on Morning, but there is the ward finally here as we do have Dude try to hold him off to the side. Perry can obviously repel in here. And they have to be very careful because it's so easy for Elise to steal away, and they will secure it. Perry comes in a little bit too late. He won't have flash escape, and he will go down. And now they're looking for the fight further. Mozilla comes in, slows down Mozilla. The knockout comes in as well on the slice. That's fantastic job by us right there. Mozilla will drop down as well here, and they're chased out of 6. You can't escape that, and they will pick up 3 kills and Baron, and they are potentially looking for the win here. They have obviously a lot of inhibitors to take down. And they are still trying to chase him away here as Exile still committing here, trying to stall for a little bit longer. And it looks like they will push out that bottom lane. They will go straight for that inhibitor. And they will at least be able to secure one here. So fantastic job by G2. And unfortunately for SK, they didn't really expect G2 to just rush it. Zvanny was down the bottom lane farming up. He unfortunately wasn't really there for the fight. And for that, they only lost out on it. But that turret going to fall here momentarily. Especially with the tankiness and that Baron buff regen. Here comes the inhibitor as well.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
And now we look for number 2. They have time. But will they have the balls? Minions tank up the turret. They're going to go straight for it. That will fall very quickly. And now JWoww just going to back away. And he wants to recoup here. And Cohen comes in. Doesn't really do too much to parry, but we do see Mark actually catch Cocoon. The Zai will be taken down right away here in parry. He's forced to drop just in the exact same spot that he did go up in. And there comes the, or not the ult out of Leona. That will lock down Mozilla. As Vanny now trying to run away. He will escape here, but with those 2 deaths coming in, G2, I honestly think could probably finish the game here. They're going to shove another wave in or 2. We won't have super minions just yet here from the bottom lane, but they have the damage, they have the Baron buff, and they have these turrets falling one by one. The first next turret, that one's going to go down here. Number 2 going to fall very shortly, but they're going for the fight here. The ultimate comes out onslaught, knocks out Mozilla and Zvanny. And Zvanny will be forced to run away. That will be next turret number 2 falling here in just a few seconds. And Zuki just trying to hold them back, and it looks like that will be the Nexus. So G2 going to pick up the win in the first game of this best of 2 and secure themselves at least 1 point minimum here in Group A. But fantastic job by them. Great job by SK as well to really come back in that one after being down for, well, pretty much the entirety of it. But guys, that means we're going to go to a quick little break here. That's not the, you know what, we're going to go a quick little break here, but when we come back, we will have game number 2 coming up your way between G2 and obviously SK Gaming Prime. So we'll see you guys in a couple of minutes, and hopefully you guys stick around.